Girl, they saying that Kim Kardashian had $9.5 million worth of cocaine in one of her Skims truck. For legal reasons, they're saying that Kim Kardashian and Skims and Kris and them ain't had nothing to do with this, but girl,
she kind of did it. She kind of seemed like this was the kingpin in this area that was, I guess she had worked at FedEx and used some of the same thing to move and so forth.
I believe the Kardashians have actually made their fortune based off of money laundering, and I'm about to tell you why. Kim Kardashian was actually caught by the FBI, questioned, but never taken into custody.
This federal RICO though, on KK and Kris.
Ooh.
The federal RICO I'm about to drop. Anybody know Kim and cool with Kim? They need to tell her now. The rain is coming, the feds is coming.
D.L. Hughley is once again calling out Kim Kardashian, and now many people online are saying he may have been right all along. The latest controversy started after a truck driver in the UK received a long prison sentence for transporting illegal substances hidden inside a shipment linked to Skims products. Even though Skims denied having any involvement, social media users quickly started connecting the situation to older allegations surrounding Kim and her family.
I fell in love with this man, with his heart for this country, with his heart to really bring America back to the form of greatness that it deserved. And that's exactly what he has done. My story is truly a Joseph story. This president right here, President Donald Trump, brought me from the prison pit to the White House.
Back in 2018, Kim became one of the biggest celebrity faces of prison reform after working with then-President Donald Trump to help free Alice Marie Johnson. Johnson had been serving a life sentence connected to a major drug trafficking and money laundering operation. At the time, Kim was praised for using her platform to help prisoners, but D.L. Hughley questioned her intentions. He believed Kim was using the movement to improve her public image while real activists were being ignored.
Well, you said Kim Kardashian's meeting with Trump to discuss prison reform makes sense. Who screwed more black dudes than her?
Absolutely.
And the prison system.
Absolutely. That's a funny joke. And true.
That whole thing kind of rubbed me the wrong way.
It did.
The whole, I believe it's Alice Johnson.
Yeah.
We actually looked her up. The imagery is interesting because she's a grandmother and so forth. But when we actually looked her up and looked up the case, it kind of seemed like she kind of did it. She kind of seemed like this was the kingpin in this area that was, I guess she had worked at FedEx and used some of the same thing to move drugs and so forth. This was not a political prisoner.
No.
This was.
And Alice Johnson, I'm glad she's out. But the way the Trump administration and several other administrations have acted will make millions more Alice Johnson.
Things became even more controversial after Ray J accused Kim and Kris Jenner of fraud and racketeering in legal filings. Ray J claimed money connected to his family, including funds involving Brandy and their mother, had been improperly taken. Kim and Kris denied every accusation and called the claims false, but Ray J has continued pushing the case publicly and legally.
This federal RICO though, on KK and Kris.
Ooh.
The federal RICO I'm about to drop. Anybody know Kim and cool with Kim? They need to tell her now. The rain is coming, the feds is coming.
Hey, right.
The feds is coming. It's nothing I can do about it. It's worse than Diddy. It's worse than Diddy. It's worse than Diddy. The feds are coming to investigate. Yeah, because it's like, I can't be the dirty guy no more.
Online speculation grew even more after reports surfaced that Kim and Kris tried to keep parts of a settlement sealed from the public. Critics questioned why such a large settlement would need privacy if there was nothing damaging involved. Supporters of Ray J believe this adds credibility to his accusations, while others say settlements happen all the time without proving guilt. Still, the situation has kept public attention focused on the Kardashian family's business dealings.
That they stole from you, or they stole from your sister, they stole from your mom. You're using that as an example because of the lawyer fees attached to this, or
they stole 800 grand, it was like 600,000 to 800,000 off my mom's credit card and Brandy's credit card.
To do what?
They stole it. So Kim and Khloe was my sister's assistants. Kim was doing closets. They didn't have any money. All that's a lie. They worked for Brandy. Brandy said, go shopping for me. They swiped the card and get Brandy 3 or 4 Jimmy Choo shoes or whatever, or clothes, whatever, and then they'll get themselves like 4 or 5 shoes too. Over and over for months and months and months until they ran up to like almost $1 million. Then my mom gave them the card. My mom don't spend money. My mom is very frugal. They spent like 100 bands on her card running it up, and that's how she found it.
Still fashion?
On all kind of shit, bro. They had my mom's credit card. They thought my mom spent like Brandy spent. And stole all their money, bro. They got caught. They had to pay it back. It's in court. They had to pay it back. It's just Brandy is a good person, and I guess she was in a situation where she couldn't speak on it, so they got away with it. They paid the money back.
Another theory that gained attention online involves Britney Spears and claims about money connected to her conservatorship. Some Britney fan accounts suggested that business managers tied to both Britney and the Kardashian family may have moved large sums of money through offshore companies and business deals. Fans pointed to the sudden growth of schemes and Kylie Jenner's cosmetics company as suspicious, especially because similar financial numbers kept appearing. However, no evidence has publicly confirmed these theories.
Kylie, $600 million for the business. What was your reaction when you heard that number?
Well, for half of the business, so it's worth double that. So, just a fact check.
The Kardashian family has also dealt with several financial controversies over the years, including questions about business valuations and tax issues involving schemes. Critics believe the repeated allegations create a pattern that should be investigated further, while supporters argue that internet rumors often exaggerate situations without proof. Now many viewers are revisiting D.L. Hughley's older comments and wondering whether he was simply paying closer attention than everyone else.